Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Helen Hunt is an American actress, director, and screenwriter widely recognized for her remarkable versatility and emotional depth across film, television, and theater. Born on June 15, 1963. In Culver City, California, Helen Elizabeth Hunt grew up in a family deeply connected to the entertainment industry. Her father, Gordon Hunt, was a respected film and television director. And her mother, Jane Elizabeth Novis, was a photographer. Growing up in Los Angeles, Helen was exposed to acting at an early age, and by the time she was a teenager, she was already working steadily in television. Early career Hunt's acting career began in the 1970s with small television roles in shows such as The Mary Tyler Moore Show, The Bionic Woman, and Amy Prentiss. In the 1980s, she appeared in several films and TV movies, including Girls Just Want to Have Fun, 1985, and Peggy Sue Got Married, 1986, which helped her gain recognition as a promising young actress. Her big breakthrough came in 1992 with the hit NBC sitcom Mad About You, in which she starred opposite Paul Reiser as Jamie Buckman, a witty and relatable newlywed living in New York City. The show became a massive success, earning Hunt 4 consecutive Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, 1996 to 1999. Her chemistry with Reiser and sharp comedic timing made her one of the most beloved television actresses of the decade. Hollywood stardom. While still starring in Mad About You, Hunt successfully transitioned to major Hollywood roles. She achieved worldwide fame with her performance in the 1996 blockbuster Twister, where she played a storm-chasing scientist. The film was a massive box office success and established her as a leading lady in Hollywood. Her most acclaimed performance came in As Good as It Gets, 1997, opposite Jack Nicholson, playing Carol Connolly, a single mother and waitress who forms an unlikely relationship with Nicholson's eccentric writer. Hunt earned rave reviews and won the Academy Award for Best Actress, as well as a Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild Award. The role showcased her ability to blend warmth, strength, and vulnerability, traits that became hallmarks of her acting style. Later work and directing. In the 2000s, Hunt continued to work steadily in both film and television. She starred in Cast Away, 2000, with Tom Hanks, Pay It Forward, 2000, The Sessions, 2012, and Soul Surfer, 2011. In The Sessions, she portrayed a sex surrogate opposite John Hawkes, earning critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Hunt also ventured into directing and producing, making her directorial debut with Then She Found Me, 2007, a heartfelt drama she also co-wrote and starred in. Later, she directed and appeared in Ride, 2014, and several episodes of television series such as House of Lies and This Is Us. Legacy and personal life. Helen Hunt is celebrated not only for her acting achievements but also for her thoughtful approach to storytelling and her dedication to strong, realistic female characters. She remains a respected figure in Hollywood, admired for her longevity and integrity in an industry often defined by change. In her personal life, Hunt has one daughter, Makina Leigh Gordon Carnahan, with her former partner, producer Matthew Carnahan. Continued film and television work. After her Oscar win for As Good as It Gets, 1997, Helen Hunt maintained a steady presence in both independent films and major studio productions. Her choices reflected a desire to balance meaningful storytelling with character-driven performances rather than pure commercial appeal. In Pay It Forward, 2000, she played a single mother struggling with addiction opposite Kevin Spacey and Haley Joel Osment, in a story about kindness and human connection. That same year, she appeared in Cast Away, portraying the fiancé of Tom Hanks's character, whose disappearance and eventual return create one of the film's most emotional arcs. She continued to appear in diverse projects, from romantic comedies like Dr. T and the Women, 2000, to dramatic indies such as Bobby, 2006, which chronicled the day of Robert F. Kennedy's assassination. Directorial and writing ventures. Helen Hunt has always been drawn to stories about personal resilience and transformation. This interest carried into her work behind the camera. Her directorial debut, Then She Found Me, 2007, was based on Eleanor Lipman's novel. The film, which Hunt co-wrote, directed, and starred in, follows a woman coping with infertility, marital crisis, and the sudden reappearance of her birth mother, played by Bette Midler. Critics praised Hunt's direction for its emotional honesty and nuanced character work. She later wrote, directed, and starred in Ride, 2014, about a mother who follows her son to California after he drops out of college to surf. The film explored themes of parenting, reinvention, and independence, recurring ideas throughout Hunt's career. Hunt has also directed episodes for popular series such as House of Lies, This Is Us, and Feud, Betty and Joan, demonstrating her skill in navigating complex emotional material both in front of and behind the camera. Returned to Mad About You in later roles in 2019. Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser reunited for a revival of Mad About You, nearly 2 decades after the original series ended. The reboot explored their characters as empty nesters facing new phases of marriage and parenthood. Critics noted that Hunt's performance retained the same wit and authenticity that made her beloved in the original series. Around the same time, she appeared in the acclaimed drama The Sessions, 2012, portraying Cheryl Cohen Green, a real-life sex surrogate working with a paralyzed poet, John Hawkes. The film earned Hunt widespread acclaim, an Academy Award nomination, a Golden Globe nomination, and an Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Female. She has also starred in the thriller I See You, 2019, and in The Night Clerk, 2020. Showing her continued willingness to explore darker, more challenging roles. Personal life and advocacy. Helen Hunt was married to actor Hank Azaria, known for The Simpsons, from 1999 to 2000. After their divorce, she was in a long-term relationship with producer Matthew Carnahan, with whom she shares a daughter, Makina Leigh Gordon Carnahan, born 2004. Outside of acting, Hunt is known for her low-profile lifestyle and focus on creative integrity rather than fame. She has spoken openly about the challenges faced by women in Hollywood, especially regarding the lack of complex roles and opportunities for older actresses. Her work behind the camera has been driven by a desire to change that narrative and tell women's stories with authenticity and depth. She also supports various humanitarian and environmental causes, advocating for gender equality, education, and disaster relief efforts. Awards and recognition. Helen Hunt's long and distinguished career has earned her numerous honors, including Academy Award, Best Actress, As Good as It Gets, 1998, 4 Primetime Emmy Awards, for Mad About You, 4 Golden Globe Awards, including one for As Good as It Gets Screen Actors Guild Award, Outstanding Female Actor, As Good as It Gets, Hollywood Walk of Fame star, awarded in 2007 for her contributions to television and film legacy. Helen Hunt remains one of Hollywood's most respected and enduring talents. She has seamlessly transitioned from a child actor to a television icon, to an Oscar-winning film star, and finally, to a skilled filmmaker and storyteller. Known for her intelligence, emotional subtlety, and grounded portrayals, Hunt's work continues to inspire both audiences and aspiring actors. Whether she's on camera or behind it, she has consistently championed authenticity. compassion, and truth in storytelling, making her one of the defining American actresses of her generation. Acting style and approach. Helen Hunt's performances are defined by an understated naturalism and emotional intelligence that make her characters deeply believable. She is often praised for her ability to express vulnerability and strength simultaneously, a quality that allows audiences to relate to her even in extraordinary circumstances. She tends to favor realistic, human-scale stories, tales about ordinary people grappling with love, loss, family, and change. Hunt rarely overplays emotion. Instead, she conveys feeling through subtle gestures, tone, and timing. Directors and co-stars frequently comment on her precision. She listens deeply, reacts honestly, and brings quiet depth to every scene. In comedy, she possesses an exceptional sense of timing and rhythm, honed during her years on Mad About You. Her humor often comes from truth rather than exaggeration. She finds the comedy within everyday frustration, love, and imperfection. In drama, she leans into restraint, giving emotionally raw but grounded performances. Films like The Sessions, As Good as It Gets, and Then She Found Me highlight her ability to embody women who are complex, compassionate, and resilient, often struggling to rebuild their lives after trauma or disappointment. Influence and legacy. Helen Hunt has influenced an entire generation of actresses who admire her for blending television success with cinematic artistry, something relatively rare in the 1990s. Her seamless transition from TV sitcoms to Oscar-winning film roles helped pave the way for others, proving that television actors could command equal respect in Hollywood. Her portrayal of Jamie Buckman on Mad About You redefined how women were depicted in sitcoms. Jamie was neither a one-dimensional wife character, nor a caricature of independence. She was smart, flawed, funny, and real. That authenticity inspired later sitcom heroines such as those in Friends, Gilmore Girls, and The Office. In film, Hunt's collaboration with Jack Nicholson in As Good as It Gets is often cited as one of the defining romantic performances of the late 1990s. Her quiet compassion opposite Nicholson's abrasive character demonstrated her ability to bring emotional balance and realism to even stylized scripts. Her work behind the camera has also been influential, especially for female filmmakers in Hollywood. By writing and directing her own projects, she set an example for women to take creative control of their narratives. Public image and personal philosophy. Helen Hunt has long cultivated a reputation for humility, intelligence, and independence. She avoids excessive publicity, choosing instead to let her work speak for itself. This has earned her the admiration of both critics and fans who appreciate her integrity in an industry often obsessed with image. She has spoken openly about the pressures placed on women in Hollywood, particularly around aging and beauty standards. Rather than conform to expectations, Hunt has consistently prioritized authenticity over appearance, saying in interviews that she wants to portray real people with wrinkles, flaws, and emotional truth. Hunt has also reflected on the value of storytelling itself. She often describes acting and directing as acts of empathy, ways to connect with others through shared human experiences. This perspective informs her performances, which tend to be emotionally grounded and sincere rather than showy. Later career and continued relevance. Even as she entered her 50s and 60s, Helen Hunt remained active and respected in the industry, a testament to her enduring appeal and professionalism. She continued to alternate between television and film, embracing projects that challenge convention or explore social themes. Her 2019 thriller I See You drew critical attention for her dark, layered portrayal of a police officer's wife caught in a web of deceit and supernatural mystery. She also took on producing roles, supporting emerging filmmakers and women-driven stories. In recent years, she has become an advocate for inclusive storytelling and diversity in Hollywood, encouraging studios to give women and underrepresented voices more opportunities behind the camera. Legacy and impact on Hollywood. Helen Hunt's career stands as a model of integrity, intelligence, and evolution. Few actors have managed to stay relevant across decades, genres, and mediums while maintaining creative control and artistic dignity. Her contributions span across television excellence, with Mad About You setting new standards for character-driven sitcoms, cinematic prestige, with performances that earned her the industry's highest honors, directorial leadership promoting authentic female stories. Today, Hunt is regarded as one of the most versatile and enduring American actresses of her era, equally comfortable in comedy, drama, or behind the camera. She continues to inspire younger artists with her commitment to truth, empathy, and craft. Major filmography 1970s to 1980s. Early roles and breakthrough. The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1973, one of her first TV appearances as a child actress. The Bionic Woman, 1977, guest role showing her early involvement in science fiction TV. Roller Coaster, 1977, her feature film debut, a suspense film about amusement park sabotage. Trancers, 1984, a cult sci-fi film in which she played Lena Death, later reprising the role in sequels. Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, 1985, a light-hearted teen comedy co-starring Sarah Jessica Parker. Peggy Sue Got Married, 1986, supporting role in Francis Ford Coppola's nostalgic time travel romance. These early roles showcased her youthful energy and comedic charm, paving the way for her later versatility. 1990s, the rise to stardom. Mad About You, 1992 to 1999, as Jamie Buckman, Hunt became a household name. The role won her 4 consecutive Emmy Awards, 3 Golden Globes, and immense popularity for portraying a modern, intelligent woman in marriage. The Water Dance, 1992, a serious independent drama where Hunt played a girlfriend of a man dealing with paralysis, foreshadowing her later role in The Sessions. Mr. Saturday Night, 1992, played Elaine, Billy Crystal's daughter, showing her growing dramatic range. Twister, 1996, as Dr. Joe Harding, a passionate storm chaser. Hunt led this action blockbuster that became one of the top-grossing films of the decade. Her performance established her as both a dramatic and action star. As Good as It Gets, 1997, her defining role. Opposite Jack Nicholson, Hunt delivered a performance of rare tenderness and realism. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her one of the few performers to win Oscar, Golden Globe, and Emmy Awards within 1 year. Dr. T and the Women, 2000, a Robert Altman ensemble piece featuring Hunt as one of Richard Gere's love interests, showing her ability to navigate complex ensemble casts. 2000s. Established star and director Cast Away, 2000, played Kelly Frears, the woman who must move on after her fiancé's disappearance. Though her screen time was brief, the emotional weight of her scenes became central to the film's heart. Pay It Forward, 2000, as Arlene McKinney, a struggling single mother, Hunt portrayed pain and hope with quiet authenticity. The Curse of the Jade Scorpion, 2001, worked with Woody Allen in a 1940s set crime comedy. A Good Woman, 2004, period drama set in Italy, showcasing Hunt's classical acting skills. Bobby, 2006, ensemble drama directed by Emilio Estevez, chronicling the events surrounding Robert F. Kennedy's assassination. Then She Found Me, 2007, Hunt's directorial debut. Also starring Bette Midler, Colin Firth, and Matthew Broderick. Her sensitive storytelling earned critical praise for its emotional honesty. 2010s. Resurgence and New Depth Soul Surfer, 2011, played the mother of real-life surfer Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm in a shark attack. The Sessions, 2012, as Cheryl Cohen Green. A sex surrogate helping a disabled poet experience intimacy, Hunt gave one of her most daring and empathetic performances. She received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Ride, 2014, her second directorial feature, which she also wrote and starred in, exploring motherhood and reinvention. I See You, 2019, a dark thriller featuring her as a detective's wife hiding secrets, displaying her continuing range in mature, psychological roles. Mad About You Revival, 2019, returned to her iconic role of Jamie Buckman alongside Paul Reiser, revisiting the complexities of long-term marriage and parenthood. 2020s. Continuing Evolution The Night Clerk, 2020, played a detective investigating a mysterious hotel murder. Blindspotting, TV, 2021, appeared in the acclaimed dramedy series exploring social issues in modern America. Hunt has also been attached to several upcoming film and TV projects, including a rumored Twister sequel, where she was initially in talks to direct before creative changes at the studio. Face mask thematic signatures and roles. Helen Hunt's characters often share similar traits. Resilience in adversity. Her characters often face personal or emotional upheaval but endure with quiet strength. Intelligent vulnerability. Hunt portrays women who are introspective, self-aware, and grounded in reality. Empathy and emotional honesty. Whether comedic or dramatic, her roles reflect a deep humanity that connects with audiences. Women's autonomy and growth. Many of her directorial works explore female independence, aging, and identity. Her ability to bring nuance to everyday struggles has made her one of the few actresses equally respected in both mainstream Hollywood and independent cinema. Glowing star influence on modern entertainment. Helen Hunt's legacy resonates in several ways. Television evolution. She helped elevate the status of sitcom acting to serious artistry, paving the way for complex female characters in later TV shows. Film craftsmanship. Her Oscar-winning work influenced a generation of actors to pursue character realism over melodrama. Female filmmaking. By moving into directing, she inspired many actresses, such as Greta Gerwig.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.